Now let us come to the next evidence, wherein we always say that thanks to gravity we are grounded, otherwise we would be lost in space. Now that we are saying gravity does not exist, we should be able to say how is it that space is grounding us on Earth. When we are talking about being able to stand on gravity on face of the Earth, either not being thrown into the space or sunk in, it is easier to understand if we replace the Earth with water. It's at least you are standing on Earth, but imagine if it is replaced by water, you would just sink into it. So let us understand how gravity and spacity are able to explain this concept of sinking. So let us take a beaker full of water and drop a pebble. We know it will keep sinking till it hits the bottom of the beaker. Of course, the sinking phenomena is explained by Archimedes' principle, where he says that weight of the pebble, if it is more than the weight of the mass water displaced, then it would sink. But we are not interested in that. We are interested in after sinking, why does it keep sinking till it hits the bottom? That is because the pressure at this level is P lesser. As you go down the depth, the pressure increases, because simply put, the weight acting on this, the top surface of the pebble, keeps increasing, and hence this gets pushed till it hits the bottom. So what we are saying here is weight is pushing down, and that weight is being pushed down is because of gravity. Now we need to say that that pushing down is because of spacity. Now let us replace it with well, not just one well. Let us have two wells on either side of the planet. Drop the pebble again, and pictorially shown here, each of them would hit the bottom of the respective wells. Now increase the depth of these wells so that they join together at the center. Hypothetical situation, you will see that these two pebbles come and stay stationary at the center. They cannot move beyond the center, because if they move beyond the center, for an observer, this pebble would be seen as though it is that the pebble is raising from bottom to top, which is against the laws of physics. So that does not happen. So they stay put here because the weight of the respective water mass in the well is pushing this way and pushing this way, and the pebbles stay there. Now drill many wells like this and drop many pebbles, and drill so many wells that there is nothing but water left on planet Earth. There is no air, atmospheric air, there is no atmospheric pressure falling on this, acting on this. So you see that all these pebbles are resting or stationary at the center. Now let us try and see how the forces are acting at molecular level. Obviously there are trillions of molecules of water of this size, but let us just assume that there are just 6 or 7 of them. The central water molecule would be acted upon by all the stacks of water above it, and that would not be moving. But all other intermediate molecules, they are being acted upon by the respective stack of water molecules above it, and those are the ones which are pushing it down. But what happens? It is all fine with the intermediate molecules, they know where to push, they are supposed to push down towards the center. But who tells the first molecule to push down? It could be pushing anywhere. It does not happen so. The gravity does not exist now. It is the spacity, the space pressure, which initiates this force, and that force gets percolated. And here it makes more sense, because any shape that you change, let us say you cut this earth or watery earth here, the center is readjusted. It is difficult to say in gravity how is it that every molecule knows where the center is, and whenever the shape changes, it knows where the new center is. Whereas in case of space, we know that the spacity is acting on all sides, and every molecule gets the information from the pressure that is being acted upon from outside.